G'day gang, welcome back to the channel, MP Numbers, and today, my webcam ain't working, but we're going to jump in and do our very first Theros draft, just no lovely face cam all the way through. As always, comments are going to be wide open. Let me know what you think of Theros draft so far, what's worked for you, what hasn't, and of course any comments on my drafting gameplay, always welcome as long as they're constructive criticism. While we're going, if you know anything about webcams randomly dying, yeah, let me know. Anyway, look, let's just jump into the draft.
Okay, so jumping in for a traditional Theros Beyond Death draft. We did have the opportunity to play this in the early access event that we were invited to thanks to Wizards. Fortunately, time zones didn't work out. We only got to do a couple of sealeds. It is on the channel. You can check the sealed out as well. Of course, all feedback again. Always welcome. Alright, so pack 1, we open with a pretty solid red card. It's a 4 mana 3/4 that whenever it attacks or becomes a spell, sorry, the target of a spell opponent controls, we get to either deal 3 damage to our opponent or exile 2 cards and choose one of them to play until the end of my next turn. Definitely a good red card. I haven't drafted it, so I don't know how the archetypes all work out, but definitely a card you just kind of want to have. The uncommons. This uncommon's pretty solid. Not really exciting. Careless Celebrant seems pretty good in your aggro decks. Flicker of Fate, we had some fun with that in my sealed pools. I don't think it's the one I recorded though. Funeral Rites is the new, what was that card called? The Ritual of Bones or whatever. New version of that. Solid, decent removal spell in black. Mana Guy. This works with the casting spells your opponent's turn. Archetype. Rampy and stuff. So yeah, look, we're going to take the Towering Giant for you because it's a solid rare that you can't really go wrong with. Alright, we're going to looking for the best card again. Heliod's Pilgrim works great when you're doing Aura stuff. Sweet Oblivion, I don't think mill decks work. Stirring Lionfish works well in the control-ish deck, I imagine. Final Flare, 3 mana for 5 damage at instant speed is always good. What else we got? Catablepus. Black Breath Catablepus, which is Devotion to Black related. What are we doing? 3 damage to any target? I kind of just want 3 damage to any target, if I'm completely honest. With the Scry on top, and it's on colour as well. Slaughter Priest of Mogus seems solid. There is a Voracious Typhon, which we had sealed again, seems pretty solid. Dreadful Apathies, slightly better pacifism, I guess. It's not amazing, but it's good. And then we go fixing down the bottom. This one I'm not sure about. To be honest, I don't know. The pack doesn't seem great. I'm kind of at the moment torn between the Apathy and the Typhon. What would you guys take here? Let's just go for the creature. So of course we're only 3 cards in, so we're not locked into any colours yet. If we see some good white cards, we can definitely switch up. I feel bad about missing out on the pacifism, but you know, that's fine. Omen of the Sea is a nice little way to get some value. No. Creatures you control get +2, +1/+0, sorry. Constellation for double strike. So at the moment there's Rage Hound, which is a good red card on colour. I like Omen of the Sea, I like Hero of the Pride, I do like Favourite of Eros as well. At this point, what am I going to do here? I think I'm going to go for... we're going to go for the Hero of the Pride. Maybe we're building an aggressive deck. Obviously we're not locked into anything. Sigurd, Colossus is a big finisher. Aspect of the meta core I don't mind. Obviously having enough chance to play to know exactly what's happening with enchantments and how vulnerable cards are for enchantments. But we'll take that aspect. I don't know if it works well with the hero. We'll see what happens. Scry stuff. Does 1 damage to each creature in each planeswalker, exile them. Kind of nothing we really want here. Sleep with the Dead. Incendiary Oracle's just a 2/2 for 2, and if we're going to go into like an aggressive deck, that's fine. I do like the I like the LCs of Life Bounty probably more than we should. Rapid Flames seems decent as a not a finisher by any means, but it's kind of like the old what was that card in Return to Ravnica? Loved that card. Let's look at building a low curve light reducing deck here. Nope. In that case, we get nothing here. Important, maybe? Sure. So where we're at with enchantments, we have 1, 2 enchantments. I'm curious about how many times you want to be able to trigger this before you can consider playing it. Arena Trickster is a 4-mana 3/3 that gets counters. I think we want a 3-drop here. We've got a 4-drop. Our 4-drop's better than this, so it does have flash. This is instant. We could do some cute stuff. Final Flare seems fine. I don't know about Impending Doom. We're going to take it. I don't think we're going to play it. And Reveille. Remember, we are playing a side. I don't know. It's been quite a while since I've played a best of 3. I've been playing a lot of best of 1 since Arena kind of makes that the go-to. I'll be curious to see how this kind of works out for us here. Labyrinth of Who Cares? I like Dream Shaper Shaman, but I don't think it's this deck, right? We kind of want to just be low to the ground. We can get a 4/4 for 4, we can get a 3/1 for 2. Let's go for Archon, Hero of the Winds. Does some heroic stuff. Ooh, there's our good friend Grey Merchant. Omen of the Sun, what do you do? Create some soldiers. Heroes a 3-drop. Ooh, Omen of the Forge. Alright, we're going to take Omen of the Forge as a removal spell. There's a lot of cool stuff in this pack. Like, we'd like the heroes. We've got 3 heroes in this pack. We'd play Omen, I guess. So we've definitely got a lot of things in this pack that we can look at playing. What do you do? Enchanted creature gets +2/+2, has first strike whenever it deals damage. That's a pretty sweet card. Again, I don't know enough about the format. Movement removal spell. Yeah, let's take a removal spell. We want to be able to kill something big just in case they block us here. Ooh, it's a Winter Sail on, folks. 3 damage to any target. Yeah, we're taking 3 damage to any target 95% of the time. Warden of the Chained. Warden of the Chained's pretty good. Green seems kind of open. Let's take this just to see 4 white cards. If we see a lot of good green stuff, maybe we can look at switching over. Rumbling Switch doesn't excite me. Hero of the game. Pegasus. Bit of evasion. 4-mana 2/3. You can drop a little bit of mana into, or do you just want another hero of the games to pump the team? What are 3-drops like at the moment? Barely any creatures. Yeah, let's take a hero. And another aspect. I don't know if we'll play the second one. Just chuck this in our sideboard for now. I think this is the pack that we looked at originally. We lost quite a lot of things here. It doesn't mean too much, obviously, Arena bots being what they are. Seems awkward in the deck that you're putting in. I guess if you put Aspect of the Mana Corner, it becomes a 4/4 for the turn and a 3/4. Take it. We're not playing 2/1 red tokens that can't block. Not that we want to be blocking, but the play cards actually nothing great. Here we are. Roas's Blessing I do like. I also like Banishing Light more because it costs 1 less and basically does the same thing, but better. So yeah, we're taking Banishing Light here. Kametra's Blessing +2/+2. Hexproof and Destructor. We definitely want things to target our guys with. So here it's between Omen of the Forges, there's another removal spell. We've already got 2 Fateful Ends, plus the Banishing Light, plus a Final Flare. Let's take the Karamitras Black as a combat trick here. We've got all these little fellas that they want to be targeted, so we may as well find ways to target them, right? Hero of the Pride's our next big a red hero, but we're just going for the lower mana cost here. Dominable will probably be sideboard. Probably don't want it for the main deck. We do just want another hero. Sentinel's Eyes I like. Okay, so we're kind of above our playable level here, so we have to make some choices. We've got a lot of 4 drops. Let's say maybe we go to 16 land, but we do have a lot of 4 drops. 2 drops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little bit of Rage Hound, Port of Betrayal. Cool, that's our pull. Let's build a deck once Arena decides to catch up here. I don't know, deck seems okay. Of course we have to use give away out our what our thing is. But anyway, look, that's the deck. As always, comments are wide open. Let me know what you think of the deck and how if you would have built it or drafted it any differently. Alright, so we won the Dara. We're playing against I'm sure a lovely young person called Weller. We're going to definitely play first. We are the aggressive deck here. That's a horrible hand. Let's mulligan it. How's Theros been treating you guys? Have you been getting some wins in, having fun with it? This hand's a key. I think we're going to throw away the Hero of the Winds here. Normally it'd be a land, but that's our least impactful creature at this point. Worst case, we've got Stampede Rider into Sentinel's Eyes. Preferably get the Technology Giant down turn 4. Start doing shiznies with it. There we go. Alright. Past your opponents. Let's not play any creatures on turn 2 with our aggressive white-red deck and see what happens. It plays a Lampard of Vigil's deck, sacrificing creatures and each opponent losing life. That would be me. So let's start with our Stampede Rider. Obviously do not much. Then we're going to drop our Techie Giant. Hope our opponent doesn't have an answer for it, and go from there. Looking at my Stampede Rider, I'm deciding if it's worth killing or not. I love the new waste removal spell here. Let's play Techie Giant. If they do use a removal spell here, we're probably going to use the second ability. There's not quite much point taking 3 life off them at this point of the game. If he survives this turn, we get to put LC down next turn to give it protection, which is a pretty... We have another one of those. That would be the worst case scenario here. Love our opponent to tap out for something here so that we can confidently smack down that LT and even put a Sentinel's Eyes on our Techie Giant here. This is nice. That doesn't seem that good, but hey, it's gotten so far. Give our opponent the nice, they deserve it. Let's drop the LC, maintain. Look how we use the Sentinel's Eye this turn, because of course the next turn we can use it to get a bunch of damage in from our hero. I'm going to get damage in from our hero. It's all about the removal style stuff. 3 removal spells so far. We've lost our sea protection. It's a little bit of a shame. Opponent gonna make a sacrifice another creature. Alright, that's not right. I thought that was the sacrifice as a non-Gorgon. That one. Oh, wow. Alright, let's play the Trickster. Doesn't give it first strike. Oh, bit of a pain. Gonna pass here. Got 6 cards in the graveyard already. Black-green removal stuff is kind of kicking our butt right now, folks. Does the map not have any interactive features on it? Okay, Rage Hound's a card. Can hopefully start attacking next turn. Her opponent responds to this. I mean, they've got 4 mana open, they've got 4 cards in hand. I'm tempted to put a Sentinel's Eyes on the hero, but it's probably just going to get wasted. So I should attack this one. 3 Freakers Libations, alright. May as well get in for a little bit of damage here, since we haven't done any damage yet. And unfortunately we are in drawing off the top of our deck mode now. We have no way to refill our hands. We've lost our best card in a Technical Giant. Opponent probably has us over a barrel right now. We're going to play. Only cost 1. Okay, so they're going to play a 3-4. Well, that's a pain. We've got no graveyard. 3 cards. Definitely keep a close eye on this Freaker's Libation. If our deck had rolled out a bit more smoothly, going 2, 3, 4, it might not be as good for our opponent. We kind of got a little bit unlucky right there, but what can you say? Alright, I'm going to set up a bit of a wall here. We're going to attack with everything. They can just double block on the hero here. It's not a bad thing for them to do. Then we'll just play our Rage Hound and put the Sentinels on one of them. What do you got, opponent? He's taking that trade, okay. That's a fine trade for me. And my escape costs 4, doesn't it? So we're just going to do that. Oh. We've got nothing in our graveyard, nothing in our deck that gets taken back to the graveyard anyway. Don't know if anything else has escape off the top of my head. Sure, let's go for it. So this turn they're probably going to play a 4-2, sorry, 3-4, which can trade with the Rage Hound, come back in for 6. They could just tap down. They can spend all their mana, tap down the hero of the games. Nope. Okay. Play a 3-4. We get to attack. Trade's not great for us here because it means we do have to sacrifice a creature. But we'll have another Rage Hound into play, which means that we just sacrifice it. Hope we can start putting some stuff into our graveyard for more escape shenanigans. Yeah, that's what I expected. These are 2 cards from the graveyard. Damn, okay, I'm not going to be able to do that. I'll play this. Guess we end our turn. Our opponent brings back their Gorgon. We sacrifice our Rage Hound. I don't know what we're drawing off the top here to help us out. Oh, okay. That is 5. Okay, they're gonna kill, yeah. Kill the untapped one. Interesting. We're desperate to get damage in, I guess. We can draw a land. That's what we can do. 3 things. So I guess we play this, put it on here. It doesn't really matter. Well, this game's over. Still just trades with the Catoblepus. There's not really anything we can draw here. Got 5 power, don't I? Doesn't know which one I put him in. I mean, we'll use a few turns to see we draw. So let's go a 3-3. If we hit one more land or one more do nothing card, we're just going to concede and move on to game 2. No point wasting everyone's time. May as well pop this off and scry too. We'll hear our opponent's face here. I'm just going to immediately scry. Or is it those with the planes just to be safe? So 5, so we've got a turn. I mean, guess we're hoping our opponent screws up somehow. If they don't play the 5/6 or a better creature on their turn, then we can take advantage of it by killing the 3/3 and buying ourselves another turn. It all comes down to our opponent here, folks. Attack for 3, yep. Gotta put me to 4. That's a 4. We were close. So we can kill this. Then our opponent untaps and hits us for 5. We're dead. We hit their face, they go down to 2. Guess we go to game 2. We definitely want to be more aggressive. We want to beat those creatures. So maybe we do want tokens. Like, tokens are great against a sacrifice strategy here. Let's look at our curve, try and bring it down a little bit. Try and make sure we don't get screwed by sacrificing creatures again.
Let's cut things like this. I feel like Satyrs coming, or leave the power, of course. Exile and stuff from the graveyards. Still a short land, maybe we should go down a land. So we got 8 8. It doesn't lie, so we'll bring the Destroy Target artifact. Okay.
Alright, so we've got 2 red sources. Man. I'm going to wing it. If one of these was white sources, I'd be very happy about it. But I think it's good enough. Any lander, we're fine. I've got a couple other 2-drops we can draw. Hashtag YOLO, folks. Hashtag YOLO. If our opponent plays a creature here, we can either aspect the medical or fateful end it. If they don't play a good creature, this starts hitting for 5 a turn. Let's attack and see what happens. We know they've got 7,000 sacrificing creatures, so we're going to get a bit hurt here if they do just jam it next turn, but hey, we got 5 damage in. It's a start. And attack for 2. Good play, good play. Okay, alright, alright. I'm not sure if that's an instant, so let's play... Let's attack. That is an instant. Wow, that's cool. Nobody ever. That's a bit of a pain in the butt. If we want to see a white source here. Yep. Top 3 cards of your library to your graveyard, then exile a creature or enchantment from your graveyard, create a 2/2 token. Alright. Do the same thing in next turn, and you gain X and scry X, where X is the number of zombies you control. So probably 2. Probably 2 to be fair. Interesting. That ain't the white source that we were hoping for. I guess we have to attack, so let's do that, see if they trade here. Trade with the zombie, okay. Let's go next. Play our hero of the game. Oh, they lost the Grey Merchant. Zombies. Well, they exiled Grey Merchant and I'm dead. Okie dokie. We're obviously not taking the block here. Opponent has 5 mana available. Land. Opponent just dropped 3 lands in their graveyard. 5 lands in their graveyard. 3 cards in their graveyard. Somewhat of a pain. Let's kill. Let's cancel. Let's attack first. Next. I'm thinking they might block with the Hierophant to keep a zombie alive to get a scry. No, okay. That's cool too. Let's go 2 for 2. Nothing goes on the bottom. Takes their turn. This goes off and does nothing. They've got a 2/2 with 4 cards in hand. We're a white source away from being able to do stuff with our deck. Next turn, probably bring back a Rage Hound. Ugh. Oh, that's also a white card. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to sacrifice it again. And we pass the turn. We're gonna take a hit for 3. Not looking good for us here, folks. And it does nothing, has nothing in hand. Okay, we've got a white source, so that's something. I guess we play this guy. See what they have. He has 4 edicts in hand. Fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. So that's fine. We're going to trade here. You know, it's only a trade. We're not upgrading anything here, but we're not turning it from a 2, but at least paying it at 4/4. This doesn't get to happen. I think we have 5 with another white source. I can do one of these, I guess. Keep eyes on it. Hope that they have nothing. Hope that their black-green removal field deck doesn't have any removal. Goes to combat. We're not blocking that, so... Play a big creature, please. Hope plays a big creature. Okay, cool. So this at least lets us gain 3 life as well, which is nice. let's do this now. We're on 4, so we're pretty close to dead here. No, we're on 7, sorry, we're on 7. As long as this resolves on 7. Oh wait, they can sacrifice. Shit. Alright, we missed that. We missed that one because we shouldn't have. We get to attack for 7. Alright, on 3. Oh, we're just good. Okay, we have to attack. We don't get a choice there. Oh, vigilance. I forgot about vigilance. Okay, so we play the revelers. Although they do just need one creature here, they can just sacrifice all 3 of them, and we lose. The opponent has lots of lines here. Okay. And that would be GG's. As long as they see it. Yeah. Opponent is... doesn't help us. I mean, they're just going to do it. I don't know. They just didn't do it their main because some reason. Sure. Just 4 mana available. So which kind of, I mean... 6. It has to attack. Just attack with all, pass. And they just sack. So what we're going to do here is we're going to let the damage happen. And if they don't sacrifice the piper, we're going to put that trigger on the stack. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Does it? No, they just go sack and as long as they see it, as long as they're not drunk or asleep, they just sack it, put all the triggers, stack all the triggers up, and then we lose. Come on, you can do it. Sack the horn beetle, then sack the leopard. Then you do. Oh, we've got no creatures. The opponent had lots of ways to win there. That was one of the ways. They could have just sacked both their creatures. Or they could have done that. Okay, that is old one. That did not work in that round. Hopefully, let's take a quick look at it. We'll come back for another game. We're coming into round 2 of this draft. We're 0-1, unfortunately. We made some small changes to the deck. We brought in another 2-drop. We took out a land. We also brought in the Revelers into the main deck. Basically, the sideboarding we did last turn. We brought it to the deck. We did take out took out the Triumphant Surge and a land. Just hopefully the way that we want the deck to work is that we don't get to Triumphant Surge anyway. With all the sacrifice shenanigans that we just ran into. I don't know. Alright, round 2 playing against Bishop with a much better curve than any hand we saw so far in the last game. So absolutely keeping. We're on the draw. We're going to start with this guy. Next turn we're probably just going to play the mirror match. Alright. Let's play the Hero of the Pride here. No attacks. Ooh, okay, never mind. Put some 3 colour. Didn't expect to see much 3 colour in this format. Love to be proven wrong. What does that do? All was attached to it. To reach a card. But a mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to you. Okay, well, that's not going to happen because we're just going to kill it. keep that guy on top. Next turn we're dropping 2 creatures. Turn after we can have the Core to pump all our team up and swing in. Hopefully our opponent doesn't get too crazy here. You got it. No attacks this turn. Next turn we attack him though. And it's raining. Don't know if you all can hear that, but it is. It's raining pretty heavily by the sounds of it. Okay, we're hoping for no removal spell here. That's the goal. That's the dream. Okay, found a removal spell. Theros' Blessing. Good card. We're going to kill the Hero of the Pride here, I imagine. Double strike? Yeah. Right, we're taking 6 damage here. We're going to get him back with a bunch of damage of our own. We can also pump the Oracle, so let's do this. Just leave this alive. Leave this guy alive, use this ability. Give us the sword, gain a life back. Hope our opponent doesn't find any more enchantments for double strike here. Oh, there's one. Right, we're going to lose our Leon in here. Yeah, we're going to take double strike damage again. We go to 9. Okay, Metro's Blessing. So enchantment creature also gains hexproof and indestructible. Alright, well, we're going to attack again. We're going to use the Oracle twice. Moving up both the Bounty and the Blessing. See what our opponent does. Opponent finds a land which opens up their options. Not an enchantment, so no double strike this turn. Opponent did no attack. The Hero of the Games is pretty sweet here. I'm going to attack with the Oracle. If I have to use the Blessing here to kill a creature, I'll do that. If they don't block, I get a bunch of damage in. End our turn with protection from the Bounty up. Hopefully we can draw another combat trick or targeted spell here. Ooh, plus first spell deals 1 damage. Okie dokie. We can protection colour. We can block and protection the hero. That seems like a fine idea. The best creature off the board. Attack. Flash flying. Okay, this is 1, put it in 9. Bottom of that card, probably another land, I imagine. Going for a trade here, going for a trade there. Yeah, we'll take those trades. Play this bad boy. See what our opponent finds. Not much. We're going to attack for 1, play another one. Opponent's drawing. might be whiffing a little bit. So a very slow clock on them. We'd love to draw some kind of interaction here. Ooh, opponent's fighting the land. There's a Sentinel Guy. Does that do enough damage? It's 5. Cool. We can actually win a game if our opponents draw nothing for 3 turns in a row. So that's positive, right? That's positive. So we're playing against the mirror match, but they are splashing blue. At least a couple of flyers. Removal similar to ours.
I don't know if we really want to make any changes here. Like we can go Dominant Will, doesn't do much for us. Battlefield do. That's cool. We can do that. Is that the ability in the near future? Important Betrayal might not be the worst thing in the world, but I'm not super excited by it. I'm pretty 16 is what I like. Yeah, let's just try it back.
So this hand again's not terrible. We've got both our colours. We've got Alseid into Rage Hound. Hopefully draw the 3rd land. Go from there. Perfect. Right, opponent plays blue source first. I've got the counter to my 1/1. Play the Oracle. The Oracle wins combat with the Envoy, that's why we're going that way. Whereas if you played the Rage Hound, it would trade off. Not necessarily what we want to do. So next turn the plan is probably going to be Hero of the Games. If we draw our 4th land, we go Rider into Blessing, I guess. Search for an Aura card. What do you got? Ooh, fancy. Maybe? Gains +2/+2 turn, it gains hexproof. If I give this hexproof, does it mean it can't be targeted by spells they control? I can't remember how that works. Okay, we're going to play a 2/3. No, we're going to play a 3/2. No, we're going to play a 2/3. So best case scenario, if we do draw a land, we want this now. If we don't, we want this now. So let's go this way. We just need to deal with this quite quickly. We've got 3 damage to a target creature in our deck. We've got that. We can hopefully find that soon. I'm getting for 5. I think I get to draw a couple of cards here, but we have a pretty decent board already. And I can just keep our board going. We're not running out of the board anytime soon. We take 2, pass. Card. First strike, trample, haste, crew 1. I drew that. Look what I did that pre-combat. Right, now we get to attack. Best case scenario, they activate the chariot and block our hero of the game. No. Where you going? If they block either of the heroes, we're putting the aspect. No, we play the blessing on it, don't we? They trade? Ooh. Guess we go for the blessing on... They're the same, right? There's no point doing... That way they trade. And then we can follow it with a Rage Hound next turn. Follow it by an Aspect next turn. Get in for 11 damage here. Oh, I think it's got first strike. Fuck. Oops. That's fine. That's fine. It's still in a pretty decent spot right now. I did read it had first strike. I didn't know that, so that's my own fault. Sometimes we make mistakes. The only way I would be able to get around that would be to put the Manticore on the Oracle, which I didn't want to do anyway. Sure. They need a removal spell here, which it seems like they've got because they're targeting the creatures a lot there. So they need to block not all of my creatures, but yeah, attack with that. You get to draw a card. The plan is to block something. Okay, there's another land which is nice. So we get to attack here. Oh wait. 3, 4, 5 doesn't do it. That's colourless anyway, so it doesn't matter. I mean, we're going to attack here. We're not attacking. Just hope they can. If they don't block properly, we can win. But they're going to block properly. 5. Block the Rage Hound maybe, and block the... What do we save here? I guess we save... We don't save the Rage Hound. We can trade the Rage Hound. Or I can just get in for 4 damage, 5 damage, put him on 3. Hope to draw... Yeah, so we're going to go Aspect onto this guy. And then sacrifice... sacrifice... Oh, it's colourless. That doesn't work. I keep going to sacrifice. That doesn't work. Let's just gain 2 life and trade them. 3 for 5. We just want to see 3 damage. That's all we want to see. Anything in their deck? We've got 5 cards in our graveyard, so we can bring back our Rage Hound as our worst case scenario. Opponent draws a card. They've got 6 mana available to them. 5 cards in here. They can cast pretty much anything as long as it's not double blue. Wait, how do you get a fight? I don't like that. Oh, frick me. Lifelink screws my plans. Right, we are passing our turn. Also, if we get our Revelers, we can destroy the artifact. We got a little bit too aggressive there. Kind of one of my big downfalls. One of my big things is I tend to get very aggressive. Like, yeah, I'll just attack. It'll be fine. Yeah, I'll just attack. No wuckers, you know. Lifelink. Think of lifelink. +1/+1. Lifelink and curiosity. Wow. Good cards these days. Cards are getting pretty powerful these days. Alright, go 3/4. give me for 5. They can give it +3. They can make it 6, 8. No blocks. Like, we've got a 3/4 trampler. Didn't choose to pump. Okay. There's how about these mental? I don't think these mentors are that good, right? I'd love to hear some justification for these maze wardens. Phones throughout the board. So that's what they needed to do. We draw a land, which is not what we needed to do. We killed anything they've got in play, so we may as well play this rotate. Yep. Extra combat. If I take with both of these, or they block here and they block here. They block here and they block here. Lifelink is what killed us here. We had him pretty close to dead. Look for this recurring lifelink ability. But you can't. I mean, they definitely have a plan. You can't. You know, you can't argue with that. They want a white red aura, white red enchantment. Bullshit. No, nonsense. Another staying inside. Alright. Well, we can trade that with our Stampede Rider, I guess. We're going to take a bunch of damage otherwise. Lifelink, man. I'm going to get so much life here. 8 life? Game's probably over, folks. Right, let's play defensive play here. There it is. And we can play this guy. We can Fateful End up Envoy. We're not conceding quite yet, but we're pretty bloody close. If they play a creature, we're basically dead. See how they attack. I create that. Okay, yep. First strike, don't forget about the first strike. We'll kill this. Okay, can we survive this turn? That kills an artifact. Whatever. Block here, we take 5. Just a 3. Opponent had 3 flies and let's just show what we could have done. Oh wait, we still have the game, don't we? Why are we showing off stuff? Alright, so it didn't go quite as well. It was probably that one turn where we attacked with everything, where we probably just shouldn't have attacked with everything. Which left ourselves open to getting ourselves whittled down.
Is Glory Bear is a card that we want? It could have any attack in the game.
Okay, that's a bit better. Guess we just put the glory. So we're not going to be able to see those glory bearers in action, unfortunately. As see what our opponent does. We kept 7. No drop, that's nice. There's a good one. Okay, 2, 3. We'll attack. We're going to offer a trade here. The next turn, if I play Hero of the Games, put a Sentinel's Eyes on it, that gives us 5 power. So we'll see what our opponent does. Maybe it doesn't seem great. It does nothing. No, let's play it a bit safe. Play Hero of the Games here. Attack for 2. That way we're not, throwing away. Tops the cards. They're definitely got something they want to draw on top. Go 3. We're going to have they're not big enough to help me out here, unfortunately. Should have, yeah, we're going to trade here. These cards you don't expect to really do anything, they're just been that little bit annoying in the game so far. Make a double block here. Alright, and our turn. So if we draw our big guy, big giant guy, we can maybe do something like double strike. Gonna draw 2 cards. Bugger. Good card. Good card. See our opponent blows upwards. Play this guy. There's 2 pumps available, which doesn't help us against a double striker. Attack for 4. Lifelink. I keep thinking about that lifelink on that card. You got a birdie. Another or looking for that other staggering insight, and this game's probably over already. There it is. Put it on your vexing goal. That's a choice you made. Okay, well we're gonna double block that. I don't know. I don't think it was wrong specifically, but I don't think it was right either. Because we're going to double look anyway. I would have definitely put the staggering insight on one of my flyers if I was the opponent. Unless they have a combat tricky, and that just doesn't matter at all. in saying that, we are going to 10 with no creatures on the board. And 2 flyers in place. It's not like we've turned the game around into a winning position, but definitely took their best creature off the board, and if we had the ability to punish them, and I think it's probably safe to say the game's going to be over, folks. See what's happening now. Two, 4, 5. All right. So, first look into Theros draft. Didn't go too well. Hopefully your Theros drafts have been, a bit more friendly, a bit more fun. Hopefully your decks will work a little bit smoother. As always, guys, comments, said it a few times now, comments open, wide open. Let me know how terrible I am. Let me know how good you are, all that kind of stuff. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you do like what you see, and even though we lost terribly, hopefully we can learn and have some fun from here. Thanks, guys. I've been MP Numbers, and you be great. Bye.